Hello, my beautiful love goods, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am building another tiny house. This one is just called a tiny eco cube. I couldn't really think of anything else. I actually was inspired by a fellow builder and simmer here on YouTube, someone we all look up to and really love, Deligracy. She's great. But she did a build a long time ago in The Sims 3 that was called Eco Starter Cube or something like that. And ever since, I've wanted to build something similar, but like I never did. And this is kind of inspired by that. So it's not really anything like hers interior wise, but it's just like the concept is there. So yeah. But anyway, this is like I think the third time I've had to record this voiceover. The first time I felt awkward and didn't feel right, so I've decided I'm going to re-record it because nobody wants to hear me babble like that for 10 minutes. And then I did it again, played it back, and realized the quality was absolute garbage, and I don't know why. I genuinely, I changed a few settings in Audacity, still don't really know what happened there. It should be fine now. I hope so, because I don't want to have to buy a new mic. Ooh, girl, I got a story. I got a little story for you all. I decided to do a little impulse buy, to just splurge a little bit, because, I like to draw. I haven't done it in a very long time, but I was like, you know what, I'm going to buy myself a new graphics tablet, one that's a little bit bigger, one that isn't as small as mine, so that the proportions are a little bit easier to draw with and everything. And yeah, it's just a graphics tablet. It's not like a display or anything. It's just like a little pad thing that you plug into your computer and you draw on it, and then you see it on your monitor. It's just, yeah. I have a little Wacom Intuos Draw. And it's had its issues, but it's a good little tablet. It's great. I admire it even more now because I decided to buy a new one on Amazon, and this is by a brand called Huion or whatever the hell they're called. I don't care. I'm bitter because I bought it. It was like $60. It's pretty cheap for a tablet. Just saying, it's real cheap. But everybody and their mother on YouTube in the art community was like, oh my God, this tablet's so great. These tablets are so amazing. Their drivers actually work, blah, 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 blah. No. No. I don't know if it's the version that I got or what, but it was absolute garbage. And I tried getting in touch with our customer support. They are not in ever almost. They're in like 4 hours a day on weekdays, which is strange. I got in touch with Amazon, and the Amazon customer support, kudos to them, they were doing great. But they were like, we actually can't get in touch with the manufacturer because they never gave us any they never gave us any contact information. I'm like, oh, okay, sis, this ain't working, so I'm just gonna return this. So yeah, I woke up this morning excited for my new tablet. It looked really nice out of the package. I was like, oh, this is exciting. And then the driver installed. I started drawing with it, and it was jittery and it was not working. And I was like, well, this is defective, or this is just how they work. So no, thank you. I don't want it. So I'm returning it. I just needed to rant about that for a few minutes because, oh my God, it drove me crazy because I have a little bit of an obsessive personality when it comes to things. I have a hard time letting things go. I'm stubborn as hell, and I sat at my computer for almost 3 hours trying to get it to work because I was like, girl, I'm not letting this money go to waste. But I'm returning it and getting a full refund. So end of the story. This build's cute though. I'm not gonna lie. It's a real cute little eco house. I do want to do some more eco builds, like Let's Build wise, because you all had a really amazing reaction to the Let's Build that I actually just put out last week at this point. I haven't really been uploading very consistently lately because this past week I actually got a lot more hours in at work. Still not a whole lot in comparison to like a full-time person, but let's be real, it was a good amount of hours for me. And yeah, it just had me busy, and I'm an introverted person, so dealing with my anxiety all day and dealing with interacting with people just had me tired. So I haven't really been focusing on builds lately. I've been kind of sitting back, playing some Overwatch, playing some House Flipper, which I actually got. Again, splurged because I'm a responsible millennial. I bought House Flipper finally because I was like, you know what? I've been working hard lately. I'm just going to get myself a little something to give myself a little bit of a break. And it's been pretty fun. I really like it. It's a very slow paced game, but I really like that about it. It's kind of a lot more chill. It's very much something that I can kind of tune out and play, which I really like. So yeah, I recommend it. It's definitely not really anything like The Sims. It's more it's very, very slow in comparison to The Sims and building and stuff like that. But it's nice. It's fun. It's a nice change for me. But yeah, that's kind of all that's been up with me, honestly. I have been, dealing with my mental health stuff as well. I have been going to therapy also, and I highly recommend anybody who's dealing with issues like that, go to therapy if you can. I live in a pretty small, rural area in Kentucky. It's hard to find a lot of different places, but what I actually just go to a clinic, and I actually just called them up one day and I was like, hey, do you all have any mental health, I forget what they called it. I think I asked, do you all have any sort of mental health counseling or something like that? And they were like, yeah, we have an in-house counselor. Do you want us to set up an appointment? And I was like, sure. And it was done. And it's awesome. And it was the best decision of my life. Let's be real. It was amazing. And I want to talk about that more because a lot of builders here on YouTube, and I'm not dragging any of them, bless you all for doing what you do. But a lot of builders on YouTube, they will only talk about the build. And while I'm like, okay, I get it, it's a video. So you don't have to explain everything. Just saying. At least I don't feel like I have to because, if you have, impaired vision, I get it. But at the same time, I'm like, don't watch YouTube then? I don't know. Just listen. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying at this point. But yeah, I really like talking about my own stuff with you all because it's a nice place to rant about, Huion, the stupid tablet company and their weird fishy stuff. I should have known better. I should have known better to buy a cheap knockoff tablet. Basically, it's basically a knockoff to Intuos. Let's be real. I don't even want to talk about it. It's just making me mad. Wacom, bless Wacom, Wacom, whatever they're called. I don't care. If I'm gonna buy a new tablet, I'm gonna buy it through them. I don't care if it costs $150. It'll at least work. I'm just okay. I'm done. I'm done ranting about that. You can find this house available on the Sims 4 gallery, by the way. All you have to do is search my username, lukeydean, and hashtag Lukey to find it. That information is down in the description, by the way, if I talk too fast there for you. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Just be sure to hit the like button and leave a comment down below suggesting any builds, like let's build and speed builds and all that good stuff. And also, if you haven't already, subscribe, become a love good. We are kind of the cool kids of the YouTube community, just saying. Not a lot of people know us, but we're amazing. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, that is basically it. Thank you all so very much for watching. Stay weird and beware of the nargles.
The hidden